Hello, everyone! We're about to get ready to go here. I think. No, I think we have unfortunately been called Tier 3 stream.
Uh-oh.
Yep, not ideal.
Oh, my dear, that's all.
Can you check for me if Sinead wants to join? You might need
Uh,
to
uh,
drag him in for me just a second.
Let me check if he actually wants to join. Oh, is he in the briefing stage?
I'm not sure. Send him a wee message.
Well, I don't see him anywhere, so I
No
don't know.
worries. Well, keep an eye out, sure. And if
Yeah.
Sinead does want to join us, he is more than welcome. But anyway, welcome everyone. We are here for round one of season five. Here at Azerbaijan, just about to get underway. We are a minute or two early. There we go. That is us at 6 o'clock now. So we are uh, going to be getting underway very shortly indeed. And Nadeem, this is going to be extremely exciting. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I am more than ready to
Excellent.
absolutely
Excellent.
open this championship with an absolute banger here in Azerbaijan.
Yes,
Some
indeed.
returning champions, some new challengers arising, different teams, different drivers. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
It most certainly is. Yeah, so the question is, can our previous champions, can they put up a challenge this season? Are they going to be able to defend? Ooh, Gallard actually needs an invite to the lob. Hi, Gallard. We're just about to go into quali here. So Nadine, could you speak to Webby or Lobster and get him an invite? He's He's on Steam, so
Uh,
he's on Steam, so he's gonna have to join through Lobster actually.
yeah, I'll go into the voice call
If you
and
don't
say,
mind, yeah, if you don't mind sorting him out, please. Thank you very much. So all right. I want to hear nice things about me. Rebellious. Of course, of course, we would only say nice things about you. We only have nice things to say about you because you're a legend. But then again, you've decided to sign for Ferrari, and wah, wah, wah. But anyway, uh, okay. Who are we going to see come out first?
alrighty.
Oh, Rebellious, oh, you are Williams. Oh, sorry, it was last season you were Ferrari. Oh no. Okay, yep, big Rebellious supporter then. Superb. So, looks like Hen in the Red Bull is going to be the first car out on track here tonight.
Hello, everyone.
Sinead, excellent. There we go.
I enjoyed the
Now,
Ready to
so
rock.
in real time this time.
Yes, yes.
so this is gonna be interesting. I must say, we have different challengers. I think now we have. You can see I'm riding on board now with. Well, he's not. He's still in the garage, but we have different faces in different teams here. We have Panos and Mousy in McLaren for season 5. We have Pineax in Ferrari. Then we have Nazar and Armin who are in Aston Martin. No Nadim. Then we have Trexie in an Alfa Romeo. This everything has been basically changed. You can see the Mercedes guys with Bobster and Asoli, Firefly and Uber in the Alpha Tauri, and then we have Hen and Rebellious one in a Red Bull and one in a Williams. So a definite change from most of the drivers when it comes to their teams. The only driver I think who hasn't changed his team here is Webby, but don't take my word on that.
I think you're right. I think there has been an absolutely massive shake-up over the Phoenix silly season, and a lot of drivers changing teams, which is very interesting to see as well. For this season, there is an introduction of a finance system to the team principals. It is something a little bit extra the drivers have, or the team principals rather, have to contend with. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it is managed throughout the season.
Alright, I'm watching now on board with Armin as he is started his first flying lap here, as he's just now approaching, well, just about finishing the first sector now, coming into the very twisty turns of the chicanes and the castle session that is coming up. Let's see what he does in the first sector at 35-0, which is right now currently purple, but we will see if that will get beaten. Here we go now into a very difficult twisty chicane, and he invalidates, so that is not ideal for Armin. His lap time is not going to count, but I think he has definite potential to get pole position here. I think if he can make it all together, I think he could be an outsider and challenge for the pole here, but we still have a few other challengers as of, I think that is Pineax, who is on a lap. Yes, Pineax is going to be the one to cross the line with Mousy and Hen. So Hen is going to be the first one to finish a lap here. And it's going to be a 140.695 for Hen. Mousy is still not there. That was Panos. My apologies.
So I
was watching, but
that was either
Pineax is
invalidated or an outlap potentially.
I think outlap. I think it was an outlap. He came out after everybody, but
Yeah.
Pineax is going to be the next one to cross the line, and he's going to be doing a 141 from Pineax. Definitely better from him, I expect. And then Mousy with a 141.0 for him. Firefly does the fastest of a 144. So times are flying. People are going to be improving everywhere. I think Hen is just stuck into the runoff area as more cars come across the line. Sorry, Rebellious in P5 and Holy P6 with a 141.4 and a 141.9 for Anatoly. So yeah, let's run Braun with Panos now, as he's gonna be setting his lap. The championship protagonist, Webby, does a 40.2.
Very good lap.
Almost getting into the 39s, but very good lap from Webby. Panos, our tier 2 champion last season, can he do it again? But now in different colors. That is going to be a very interesting thing to see. I think we're going to have a very epic battle.
Just
a
moment.
lot of
Sorry,
Nadim.
Yeah, Dante. Gallard needs to take control of a car. Anatoly has the other Mercedes, but don't worry, we'll fix that in the results afterwards. Just tell him to take control of a car. Go into the spectator menu and take control of any AI.
All
I
right.
want to say,
Yeah,
Armin with an absolute stellar first sector in both laps.
Second sector as well.
Okay.
Almost 4/10 faster than everybody else. So
Oh wow.
Oh no!
Ooh.
We mentioned it in the briefing, and unfortunately, it has happened.
He gets a 5-second place penalty for colliding.
Yeah, we mentioned it. There are a lot of blind corners here in Baku. And,
Pineax, what has Pineax done?
is
yeah,
it allowed to reset the
Oh.
track in quali?
I think if it was safer, yes.
Probably was, because he was like
Yeah.
sideways on the main straight.
Yeah.
And now we have Pineax stuck on the racing line in the fight. in this
Yeah.
camera.
Oh, Pinax.
But he
I
does
don't know
get
what
back
Pinax
underway.
was thinking. I'm so sorry, but Pinax just parked in the middle of the straight and didn't get
Yeah,
out of the way.
maybe he got involved in an incident slightly beforehand. Yeah, that's something we need to look
I
at
don't
then
know, but
post
it
race.
is
But
very unfortunate for Armin
really,
because he gets a 5 craze grid penalty for basically just trying to do his lap and colliding with Pinax. I don't think Armin expected Pinax to be in the middle of the track there,
no,
so
I don't think anyone would expect a car to be sitting.
that is an absolute bummer. And Armin was on a purple lap as well. Oh, that will have to be reviewed most definitely, and that is, I think, gonna be a big penalty possibly. But moving on from that little incident, we have Webby still in P1, Firefly in P2. Panos only good enough for P3, looks like, but I think he will improve most definitely. Hen P4, Mousy P5, Panex P6, Over P7, Rebellious P8, and Anatoly P9. Everybody else has not set a lap yet, which is interesting. Gallard is in, which is good to see. Armin has left the session for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Hopefully, he can get back in okay.
I'll just check with him if he has any problems.
I'm gonna be your Ted Kravitz, guys. So I'm
Excellent.
gonna just
Yes.
come out with some
Yep.
interesting stuff.
You can give us all the technical details,
Insights.
the technical insights. Yep.
AWS insights.
Exactly. Yes. So
Yes, so far drivers running very similar downforce levels. Panos fourth and slower in the final sector than
interesting.
Firefly.
I wonder is Panos just using that little bit extra wing then to help out in the middle sector? Lobster, the only one really on a lap at the moment. Setting a
The
purple
rear wing
sector
is...
one.
Oh, sorry my brake.
No, perfectly fine.
The rear wing is very important around here, especially in the race. You can easily... The rears are going off super fast here, so if you can keep them in good shape, it's gonna be very good.
Armin is going to be okay. Just a little reminder, his game crashed unfortunately, so he will be back.
Excellent. That is very good news.
Till then, we have Firefly, who is on a flying lap now, who is in P2. Let's see if he can challenge Webby for pole position here. Let's see, through the first sector he goes. Very nice rotation through there. Coming now up to the twisty chicane, as I like to call it. I don't know the name of the corners, unfortunately.
We're just going to see
just...
what Lobster can do here before we take a look at Firefly, because Lobster's about to complete a lap. Okay, it was looking good in the first couple of sectors, maybe losing a bit of time. It's a 42-1, I think more to come there. So, yep, now let's see what Firefly can do.
Firefly has aborted his lap, so he is not improved, and he's back. But we have Webby, the man on pole. We should be riding on board with him because he is right now sitting in that comfortable P1. Let's see if he can improve by any means necessary. Through the first sector,
2 tenths.
That is a huge gain, huge gain for Webby, and let's see if he can carry it throughout the whole lap. That is going to be a very interesting thing to see, and also keep an eye on Panos, who is also going to be sending his lap. So let's see, Webby now coming up to the second sector. Ooh, very close to invalidating there on those curves. Very easy to spin as well if you take too much of it. Let's see now, coming through here into their sector we go. Not hitting the wall, very important. Very nice extra through there, and let's see how much of an improvement has he got. He's slower, only 33 thousandths of a second faster than his previous time, so he has lost some significant time in the middle sector, as we have a yellow flag for I believe it's Uber, who has made a mistake of some sort. But let's see if Webby has done enough to at least improve his time. Up to the line he goes, and it's going to be a
Oh,
1:40.0, just about missing out on the 39. But that is a brilliant lap from the Alfa Romeo man, who sticks it on pole. But we have to continue because we have Panos, who's now on a 5/10 improvement. Wow, this is
Gallard.
gonna
And
be
Gallard goes P2.
Yeah, excellent spot there.
Gallard,
So
yes,
he's
sorry, wow,
point
Gallard
three.
with Gallard and the Red Bull, even though he's a Mercedes driver, sticking it up there in P2. But Panos is 1 second up on his
He
time.
is flying.
Absolute monstrosity of a lap here. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. That is clearly a 1:39, but what time is he going to be able to do? Here we go, across the line, and he's done
It's a 39.3!
39.3. Oh my goodness.
What a lap!
Panos
my
improved
goodness.
half a second in the middle sector.
That is
Wow, that is-
absolutely phenomenal. Half a second in the middle sector.
And in first
Wow.
as well, actually.
That is
Wow.
an impressive
That's
lap.
impressive.
Really good. Well driven as well. Wow.
Absolutely
I think he just
incredible.
had to get that confidence in
Yeah.
the car after the first run.
I think you're right. Yeah, and would you say, Sinead, confidence is really important around here?
Yeah, the walls are very close, so if you make a mistake, that's one run gone, essentially, so we have to make every run count.
Definitely.
Wow, what an absolute show we have here. Panos telling people again why he was a world champion last season. Coming out here in Azerbaijan, absolutely destroying everybody with an amazing quality lap. Let's see if he can even improve on that, but it was going to be very difficult for anybody to actually be able to beat this. Webby would need to improve by, how much is that?
7
7
tenths.
tenths?
Yeah,
7 tenths, which is
that's big.
not impossible, but it is absolutely difficult. But let's see if anybody is able to challenge Panos. I think this is going to be a very interesting race. We're only 3 minutes to go. We're still going to have one more lap for everybody to do. Armin is out on the track with having some connection issues. I think he's going to set one more lap time. I think he's just going to have enough juice to do. Or he might do 2 push laps. We never know if he has enough in the tank. So let's see. But I think that's Mousy coming out on the track. Yes. Mousy's out there for a very early lap. Everybody else is in the pits. So right now it's very much quiet on the track, but it is gonna be lights out when that timer comes closer to the 2-minute mark. As you can see there, a lot of people now coming out on the track. And let's see who will be the one to take the pole position here in Azerbaijan. Guys, this is going to be epic. One of the most prestigious Grand Prix on the whole calendar, and one of the most interesting street tracks there is. And very difficult for these drivers. I think it's going to be a very eventful race, a lot of mistakes. It's going to be a battle of who can make it cleanly throughout the whole Grand Prix. But now we are going to see what can Armin do. Even though he's got that 5 place grip penalty, he's yet to set a lap, but he was on the purple. So let's see if he's anywhere close to matching Panos in any way. And where can he end up, because that penalty is going to cost him a lot, because he's going to be dropping a lot down in the race, obviously. So let's see what happens. Through the first sector he goes. Very decent as well. Very good traction out of the corners. And he does a 35.0 again. Very close to his previous times.
Anatoly on a good improvement here ahead of him as well.
No. Let's see. But is Armin is Armin gonna get caught by Anatoly? Is Anatoly fast enough? This could be another very unfortunate.
He's gonna get the slipstream.
Or, yeah, that's a good point. If it is perfectly timed, he could actually get an excellent slipstream. It depends how much dirty air he got through that second sector. Whether it's
Anatoly
Yeah,
three
it's
tenths
or
up
not.
on his time.
Yeah, well, Anatoly's up
Oh,
by 8
purple
tenths.
second sector. Oh,
And
Eight
now,
tenths.
oh, he's gonna have a huge toe.
oh, this could be really big.
That's
Can
probably
Armin
half a
do
tenth.
it? Can
Half a tenth
Armin
from this
do
distance.
it?
He is
Oh,
a bit
he's
of
getting a
a
lot of it. He's got a lot. Can he
Yeah.
do it? Let's see.
Anatoly with the 40. It's Paul!
And Armin.
It's Paul, 30 idiot!
Oh my goodness!
It's 30 idiot from Armin!
Insane! Armin with a
Oh!
38.8!
What a lap! That
What
was
a lap there.
absolute perfection. Wow,
I cannot
Four
believe
tenths
it.
faster in the final sector.
Yeah,
Than
Panos
Panos.
is on a lap.
That's
Panos is on a
slipstream.
lap. Wait,
yeah, that
wait.
slipstream was
Wait,
just
Armin is
so
doing
powerful.
donuts on the straight. Wait.
Yeah, but
what?
there's nobody there, so he's good. Oh, can Panos beat him though? Has Panos got enough?
Panos is 1 second up.
Oh,
Oh, he's 60 thousandths of a second up on his
No.
first sector. I don't know how he's He's definitely not a second up. He's only
It
60.
said for me it was the second,
a
but
second.
No.
later
Yeah,
it said it's a half a tenth.
Yeah,
No.
Just
Just-
F1
just
throwing.
F1 things.
Yeah.
exactly.
He's purple. He is purple 60 thousandths of a second faster, so he's still the fastest man in the first sector. But has he got enough pace in the second and third sector to gain?
I don't think he's gonna have enough in that third
Oh,
sector.
that would be insane if he could do it. But it's not impossible. Let's see. Through the second sector, is he up? He is up, but
No.
only 40.
Oh, it's not gonna be enough.
The
It's
final
not gonna
sector.
be enough. And the final sector, he's not gonna get the DRS that Armin had. What a
Gallard with
qualifying.
improvement as well.
Yep, Firefly.
P5.
Oh, Gallard
Puts it
up to P5.
P3. Firefly beats Webby out. Webby can't improve. So that is it for Webby. He's gonna be starting P3 if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
It is a very
Panos.
slight improvement.
But Armin,
Oh,
what the
wow.
lineup? Oh, that is absolutely amazing.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely amazing.
Phenomenal stuff.
Yeah, let's see who picks mediums or hards and who's gonna make better start, because that's the run down to the first corner is so short that it
Yeah,
makes all the difference.
for sure. So it's going to be interesting. Yep, as you say, what the split is going to be. And does anyone risk it on softs? I think that's probably highly unlikely here. You know, the softs
But
really
the,
melt
but
very
the hard, but the hard
The
soft
hards.
strategy is possible.
It is. It is.
It is possible. So let's see who is gonna be opportunistic enough and who will take the bigger risk here. Armin, who has had the pole lap, unfortunately he's not gonna be on pole, because of that
Oh, yeah.
penalty, which is quite unfortunate because as you can see he's absolutely flying. But I think we're gonna have a very interesting race kick, guys. What an absolute banger! What an absolute banger of qualifying here! Stay tuned, as we still have a whole race to go over. This is not it, guys. We still have an absolute thriller of I don't know how many laps. Is it
26. Ooh.
26 laps?
Oh, Pinax as well actually got that penalty too, so that P9 he's going to drop down. So anyway, your first row then is going to be Call Me Panos and Firefly. Then we have got Webby and Gallard. Third row will be Armin and Trexie. Fourth row, Rebellious and Hen. Fifth row will be Anatoly and Mousy, as Pinax will drop out of that top 10. Wow, yes, as Nadeem, as you say, absolutely crazy session.
Wow. I mean, there is a big difference, unfortunately, at times between Armin and Panos, and then from Panos to everybody else. There is a gap. There's just Armin and Panos in their own kind of league, and there isn't just everybody else, which is a little bit, you know, but that just proves how much these guys. I think this season, Armin and Panos will have a very, very, very good battle. I mean, this is only the first race of the season. What will come after? Nobody can predict, obviously, but we now wait for what the drivers choose on the strategy. Will it be the mediums? Will it be the hards? Or will it be the soft compound tire? Anything is possible, and the incidents could be imminent here. I think it's going to be very interesting to see if everybody can keep it out of the wall. We're hoping that that is the case. We don't want to see any incidents, obviously. But, yeah, if there are any, let's see what happens. Guys, are you ready for this
I
absolute
am
banger?
not. I am not. This is going
Let's
to be
go.
absolutely insane. Yep, let's
We
hit
need
it.
to nerf Panos.
Yeah, yes. We need a Panos. Yep, Panos update. Panos 2.0.
Thanos Nerfer.
Yep.
So the strategy for this race is about 11 or 10 laps on mediums and switch to hards for the rest of the race. Of course, it could be the other way, which is more faster, but you make yourself vulnerable on the start. So let's see.
It's gonna be interesting, and it looks like we have a pretty even split. But it's interesting who has chosen to go for mediums and hards. So, call me Panos. The pole man is starting on hard tires. Firefly in P2 then has gone for the mediums. We've got Webby and Gallard who've also went for the hards, with Trexie in there in P5 on the mediums. And Armin then deciding to go for the hards. Hoping to go long in the first stint. So we could potentially see then Firefly and Trexie making a few moves on the first few laps. And hoping to get out in front of some of these hard tire runners.
It's so hard to get the temperature here. You don't have so much high-speed corners here. You only have the low speed, and you don't generate that much heat during braking, so the hard runners are gonna have a hard time on the first lap. But
interesting. Yep. So definitely that is going to bring some extra challenges then for the drivers.
Yeah, everyone's weaving all over the place, trying to get temperature.
Oh, I am back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Number 95 Rebellious.
One thing to mention, Nazar hasn't set a lap, so we don't know what Nazar can do, but we know Nazar is a very fast driver. He's down into P13. Let's see what he's capable of doing. How many positions can he gain? There has been a little instant difficulty. Yep.
And
disqualification.
Rebellious on those hard tires. That is going to hurt his start. They are going to be.
Look at Armin. Look at his.
Look at Armin. What is? He's just. Wow, that is impressive. You know.
Now this is warming up the tire.
Now that is absolute perfection.
I wouldn't be surprised if he also does a spin.
Spinala.
Binala.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, is that Armin has parked really aggressively? It looks possibly, like he is parked right to the side of his box. That's very interesting. But here we go. 5 red lights.
Oh, tire reset for the front too.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. And Webby has made an absolutely massive launch off the line. There's Armin. Armin is around. I think there's
Webby again, another crazy start from Webby.
Launched it. Mousy has gone down the escape road, but looks like he's back underway again. Hopefully, no damage.
Allard now into P2. Franos has lost 2 positions on the start, but what a
he's making it back through!
Oh my God, Gallard just about leaves space. There's been another huge incident. I don't know what's happening anymore. There's too much going on. A lot of position changes. Armin makes a mistake. Panos is still in P2, but wow, what an absolutely insane start. Here we go. Nazar, P6. What a start
Nazar
he has had.
He has absolutely launched
Unbelievable.
that off the line. Wow. Beautiful stuff then from the Aston man.
Absolutely beautiful. As he's now on the back of Trexie, who is trying to follow Firefly through. They are on the medium, so they are going to have drastically more pace than everybody else. Well, and in the earlier stages, of course, but Webby gets an insane start. Really interesting to see there, as Panos is just about getting into the rhythm, and the championship protagonists from last season are back fighting for the victory here again. But Gallard is not gonna let that slide at all, as he's gaining and gaining. He's letting a lot of time. Does he go to the inside or the outside? No, he actually does not go to the any other side, because he's just not close enough on that particular lap. But he's absolutely gunning for it. He wants that overtake on Call Me Panos, as Panos is looking to have lost a little bit of groove here on the start of the race. But I think he's gonna get back into his usual very, very soon. But talking about people on an absolute groove, we have Firefly, who is now caught up to Gallard on those mediums, so he is gonna be under a lot of pressure from behind, I must say, Gallard there. So he's gonna have to try and balance overtaking and defending as well into a little bit of a consideration, because you know you have a very angry and fast Alpha Tauri on the back of you. But nonetheless, Webby and Panos are still, and there's been yellow flags. That is Armin again.
Yeah, unfortunately,
having another spin or some sort. I don't know what happened to him again. That is not ideal for him, I must say. But
no damage, hopefully.
Oh yeah, I think it's like no damage for him. So he's able to continue the race. Hen and Mousy are going side by side. Hen, wow, that was really close. Both of them giving in there everything. Now they're going side by side. Can they stick it though? Yes, they can. And it's Armin.
Oh!
What just happened?
Oh, that's not
Armin
good.
went into the ball. I'm not sure as he got damage.
Attack here though.
His wing seems fine.
Yeah. I wonder if he got away with that.
Incredible.
I don't know how.
He's running Hamilton's rear front wing.
True. As he goes around the outside now, can he stick the move? Hen, just closes the door on him.
Oh, unfortunately lost it on the traction there.
As a team principal, this is painful.
Someone has gone down the escape route.
There we go.
Well, it looks like
over 9,000.
Oh my god, Antoli almost spins it. But my goodness, that's gonna hurt my budget. But anyway,
Panos is on the back of Webby again.
Coming back onto the race leaders here.
Here we
Webby
go.
is now falling into the depths of Panos, as Gallard is still in here, following the two protagonists up in P1 and 2. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time for the APSA, as Armin is done.
Oh, and Webby hit the wall.
Oh no! Webby's hit the wall! Webby's hit the wall! What is gonna happen? Has he got damage? No, he doesn't
look like it. He might have got away with it.
Look like it. But here we go. Panos is now on the front foot here. He's only 2 tenths behind Webby. Webby's gonna use a lot of ERS to pull away. DRS is not available yet. It's going to be available on the next straight, but here we go. Panos is in a prime position to take the lead of this race. Is it going to be Webby? It's going to be Panos. Who will win today in this race? As Armin, I don't know what he's doing, as he could probably know from wing, trying to get back to the pits. But Panos, oh my goodness, riding that curb, almost losing Trexie, having a terrible exit as he almost wins. As my goodness, Panos is now gaining. Is he going to use ERS? No,
I don't think Panos
is the question.
has low enough wings. Webby was able to just walk away from him in the straight.
Yes, but is he got enough on the corners though? Is Panos going to be able to catch him in the corners and then have the opportunity to just from the slipstream and from the DRS itself to overtake? That is a big question, but nonetheless, still an amazing battle we have going on here as Armin pits having to change his front wing and he goes on the soft compound tire, so he's going to make another stop in this race. Oh my goodness. This is getting exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Panos and Webby. It's round a million. These guys have battled it out in season 5, and they're back battling it out in season. Wait, this is season 5. Oh, sorry, it's season 4. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Season 5 here, back again. Them two fighting. Who will come out on top? It's only lap 4, and Panos is all over the gearbox of Webby. Webby's feeling the pressure, I think. Is he gonna break under it though? That is a big question. But does he have enough pace to stick and keep it going? As I don't know what Armin is doing. He's just making my front wings just. Yep. I don't think I can have any front wings anymore.
Yep.
But we'll definitely talk afterwards.
We need to look at Panax and Lobster here. Panax is squaring up a move on the Mercedes man.
Oh, it's yellow flags. It's Uber. It's into the wall.
And Panax
Uber
does make the move past Lobster. Sorry to cut across you there.
Panax just about closed the door, but my goodness.
He didn't watch the masterclass.
No.
Armin, please stop breaking my car.
Stop breaking the car, Sammy. Listen to my calls.
Listen to my calls, Sammy.
Medium left.
Medium left.
Medium. Sharp right. Sharp right.
Yes.
Oh, you're damaging the car.
Yeah. Oh, Panos.
Panos.
Nearly damaging the car on that sharp right.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
He's pushing the limits, but it looks like Webby's keeping it under control.
Yeah.
Still not losing a huge amount of time, but Panos is just in the DRS. If Webby could get out of his DRS, that would be huge. Huge for the challenge, for the victory here, but has he done it?
He has. He has. It's gonna depend on. But yeah, Panos gets it back to the final corner.
Back as he uses a lot of ERS.
Yeah,
he's used a lot to come back, and he's gonna have it. I think so.
Interestingly,
am I allowed to spoil ERS levels or not?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
it's fine because. I think
so. Yeah, Webby absolutely burned a lot.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. Firefighting P3 making a move on Gallard. Go ahead, Shanae.
Webby's lost about 30% in the last 2 laps compared to Panos.
Yeah. So, Shanae, do you think then, is Panos just playing the smart game here?
Yeah,
or is
Panos is conserving.
Yeah.
He's playing the long game. He knows his pace is very similar to Webby. He has to win using other methods.
Interesting. This is definitely not
Panos
for them.
Is struggling. I think Webby has found a groove or something, but Webby is still doing just enough to be on that 9-1.
Yeah, just hovering. Yeah, just around that.
It depends if he can. I don't know, because Panos has lost a lot of pace in the race. He's done great in qualifying, but on the race, it looks like he's dropped a bit of pace. It's Hen is in the wall. Hen has gone into the wall or had a spin as he's trying to get back. As Armin sets a 147. Wow. Absolutely amazing time from him as he's trying to get back to where he.
Oh, here we go. Panos is very close now.
Panos only 6/10 of a second behind. Has he got enough juice in his car to make this overtake? But of wings, I think Webby is running higher wings. Like you said, Maverick, that is correct, I think, because on the straights, Webby is absolutely gaining that.
Yeah,
Panos, without no ERS and DRS, he just can't gain.
yeah. That
Oh, he gets really wayward here there on the exit there as well, but that's
yeah.
not gonna help his
That might have been
battle.
one of the big reasons why he lost so much in that final sector in qualifying.
Most definitely, I think, but uh, it's gonna be interesting to see. Though
The two
until the end
Mercedes
of the
were
race,
close.
Oh, yes.
two Mercedes.
On
I mean,
different
they're
strategies as
there.
well.
Oh,
Yeah, it's going to be
Hen
interesting to see what
retires into the
happens.
pit lane.
Oh, unfortunate for Hen. Down in 12th position, but with these kind of races, you always got to hang on because points can always be on the board. But yep,
Oh,
unfortunate stuff.
Panos,
Oh,
another big moment.
Oh yeah.
Panos,
get unsettled by the curb. The
like I
car
said,
bottoming out.
the curb, super deadly. As Armin has another fastest lap on those softs.
I think Armin's just going to do a
He's
qualifying
pushing.
session now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is. I mean, he's got nothing to lose, really.
Well, of
The race
course,
is
yeah,
really over.
exactly. He may as well just, keep pumping in the laps now. Because you never know what can happen. This is a very tough circuit, and we only had 6 finishers out of 15 in Tier 4, so yeah, let's see
There
what
could be
happens.
some more incident. There is a big train of cars from Firefly. You can see there Nazar, Trexie, Gollard, and Firefly all in a little DRS kind of picking position because you can see all of them are just within the 1 second mark and getting that DRS. So yeah, all of them just pulling each other along. But at some point, the mediums are gonna fall off, and the hard runners are gonna have a big advantage. But Panos is again very close to Webby. But can he keep it clean throughout the whole lap? Is he got enough in him to do so? Let's see. He's definitely closer than he was ever in this race to challenge for the lead of the race. As you can see, they're breaking so much later than Webby. Webby a little bit more conservative as the ERS situation has now equalized. So there is nothing in between these two drivers. It's only just pace that is gonna be determining who wins here today in Azerbaijan. As we have here now, Panos is close, but is he close enough? It's 5/10 of a second. Well, maybe we can make a mistake coming into the last sector. He doesn't, but I think this would probably be Panos's probably closest chance to challenge Webby here.
Yeah, it's the closest he's been so
So
far.
let's see how much. Webby's not using anything. Neither is Panos.
Yeah, those wings are
Look at the
super low.
straight.
Yeah.
Wow. Panos is just not able to
In
gain
fact,
enough time.
Panos
Go ahead.
Panos
with
really gets
his
overspeed.
yeah, Panos with his wing open, only hit 337. Webby with no wing open, 333. So yeah, Webby just using super low wings.
Which is keeping him alive
It's
in these
working.
stages.
It's working.
It's gonna help Panos in the long run.
Panos
Yeah,
almost.
that's going to be interesting because it
The
is only lap
tire.
9. Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, the tires, once they start getting weak, the people who have more cornering speed will have an advantage, and the straight line speed is not going to be that big of an advantage later on. So let's see what happens. But so far, so good for both of them. They're looking strong, neither of them making any kind of mistakes. So that's good, but there's again another big car of trains with the two Mercs. Then we have Mousy and Rebellious all as true. Armin's, that's another fastest lap. With a
Oh,
140.
as
Oh,
Mousy
he
almost
goes
hits the
really
wall.
wide. Yep.
Ooh, yeah, Mousy catching up to the back of that train then. I wonder, do you guys think this is the point now where the mediums are starting to get slower than the hards?
Absolutely, yes. It's almost
Interesting.
speed time in 2 or 3 laps
Interesting.
for the medium runners. So let's say maybe a few of them will get undercut.
So definitely, yep, we need to keep an eye then
Oh,
on who's going to box.
here we go, Rebellious. Oh my goodness, this could be go
Oh,
3 wide.
this
We could
could.
go 3 wide. As
Mousy
Lobster just a
pushing.
sitting duck, and Rebellious is also. We're going 3 wide into 2-1.
Oh no.
Who's gonna come on top? Mousie's on the inside, and Rebellious
Totally sitting
Wow.
duck.
on top.
Yeah,
What an
Lobster
amazing
couldn't do
overtake.
anything there.
Absolutely amazing,
Wow.
but Mousie's gonna have it on the
That's not
run.
a... Sorry, lobster, not Anatoly, but...
Yeah.
That
Wow.
was amazing. Amazing
Yeah,
to watch.
Rebellious making 2 moves in one
In
there.
one corner.
Whew.
Absolutely amazing.
But now Rebellious has got the flashing light. He's got absolutely no ERS left. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can defend from Micey still.
Oh, guard on
Absolutely.
Firefly maybe this lap. He's gaining with that hard tire. The mediums are dropping off massively
This
at
is
this
gonna
point.
be interesting now.
4 tenths behind, full battery.
Oh,
Is he gonna
wow.
is he gonna use it?
Oh, something has happened. Panos has dropped 1.5 seconds now to Webby. That is a huge gap now that Webby is able to build. Wow, that is interesting. So
That had to be a
Panos
mistake.
had to have been a mistake, but now he's got no DRS. And that straight line speed, it's gonna be so humongous.
Yeah.
Look how much time he's gaining now. Oh my god, he's getting like 4.
And Firefly is boxing, so
Ooh,
he's not gonna
okay.
risk that fight.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
It's a
probably
little
smart.
harder cut, I think.
Yeah. He knew that Gallard was going to catch him there, so yeah, I think you're probably right. Oh yeah, so Trexie Pinax also in. Where is Firefly gonna? Where is Firefly gonna come out? Is he gonna make it out in front of Anatoly? He's not. Is he?
Side
Oh
by
no!
side,
It's
and this-
contact!
And the real axle of the Mercedes.
Oh, and 2 other cars got involved behind there as well. I think the McLaren was involved as well somehow. Oh, that is
And
that's not
Firefly
great.
is fighting with Rebellious.
Yeah. Firefly is going to be really struggling on these cold tires, but he has to stay ahead of these drivers. Otherwise, that is going to lose him a lot of time to Gallard.
Incredible stuff.
Wow. Hopefully there was no damage for the drivers that were involved in that, but there was definitely some loss of positions. As 9,000 then is our 2nd retirement of the session.
Good sportsmanship from 9,000.
Yeah.
Retired from the pits.
Yep. Exactly. Good stuff. And we can see the gaps are opening up a little bit now as we now go into the pit phase. Yeah, Nadeem, you're right. That gap between Webby and Panos has just expanded now out to 2 seconds. Panos is really going to struggle to get back into that DRS once again.
I think one good pit stop and he can come back to the DRS
Yep,
if he makes it right.
exactly. That is going to be the trick. Lobster then is the next one to box. So all of our medium runners then have made it to the pits. And it is all now down to our hard runners.
And Armin.
And Armin. Yes. I don't think he's going to be able to take those soft tires to the end. That might be a struggle.
No. 8 laps on softs.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
goodness.
a lot of laps on those soft tires.
Oh, and
Oh,
he decided to turn into the wall on the straight.
that's not ideal. But that is the Aston Man is then out of this race as our third retirement. So it means then basically only one position will not get points. So still quite a lot to play for here.
And that is Lobster at the moment.
Yes, indeed.
He stopped though, so and he's in the window of Anatoly.
Yes.
So yeah, maybe he can
What can he do?
push a little bit and maybe gain some positions.
Hopefully so.
Ooh,
Ooh, as Anatoly makes a move on Mousy.
Supreme straight line
47.
speed, 340.
Wow. That must be another driver then using quite low wings. Yeah, and then Mousy now has the DRS and just cannot catch back up. Wow.
But he gains a lot on the braking.
Yeah,
That has to be the wings.
definitely. Panos now looks like he is stopped Webby from running away too much. That gap has solidified back down to around about 2 seconds. Ooh, Mousy grazing the wall there on the approach to the castle section. Hopefully that doesn't result in damage.
It's easier to focus when you don't have someone ahead of you.
Yeah,
That's what I found.
definitely. At the same time, though, I can understand that sometimes having that reference in front of you can help you too. So I suppose it just depends on the driver.
In the wet, without racing line is very important
Oh, for sure.
to have someone in front.
Definitely.
But this is not tier 1.
No, exactly. And Mousy might try to have another go here. No, it's too far back.
And Trex is gonna join the fight with
Yeah.
new tires.
Yeah, so Trexie is going to try and make his way back through.
Oh,
Ooh,
and
Mousy
Mousy
goes
makes
long.
mistake.
Oh, that.
Trex is side by side. Is it gonna be faster? Yeah. And Mousy not using his ERS.
Yeah, I think Mousy just
Accepting
knew.
his fate.
Yeah, I think he knew that was coming. Trexie just on new tires, so not a huge amount of point in fighting that.
That's almost second difference in pace.
Wow, that is
I think so,
absolutely phenomenal.
at least.
Well, let's see then what Trexie can do. He needs to get ahead of Anatoly and start, and that probably then returns him close to what
And
position he should be in.
Panos again
Ooh,
in the DRS zone. Something happened.
Right. I didn't notice that. I wonder, did Webby make a mistake this lap? He did.
Oh, and
He's
Panos
1.1
speeding.
down. Oh, Panos. That's very early. That is...
He's gonna go for 11 laps on the mediums.
Yeah, that is going to be tough. But it's going to be interesting now. Where is the McLaren man going to come out? It's in lovely free air.
Oh, and Webby pushing. He knows this is it.
Yeah. Now, the question is Webby going to box this lap now to cover that undercut? Or does he continue?
I think if he boxes now, he's still gonna be ahead because of the cold tires.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be very vulnerable. Webby on the new hot and up to temperature mediums.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Because if he leaves it too many laps, then Panos could be ahead by the time he boxes. Oh, this has just got really interesting.
But do you want to be first or second in the DRS zone?
Exactly.
Oh, as Panos hits the wall in the castle section.
Oh,
I think
he's pushing.
Yeah, I don't think he has damage, but that was very, very dangerous.
Oh. He's got to get the time out of these tires, but yep. You can't get any damage. The walls are very close here in Azerbaijan.
Webby's boxing, so
oh, this is going to be very interesting indeed. How much can Panos close up? And Gallard boxing as well, so he's also going for the... Oh, Nazar.
Top 3 with boxing.
So that is top 3. Panos should be clear of Gallard and Firefly. And he might have undercut Webby! He has! Panos then does make it through. What an outlap! That is absolutely phenomenal driving from Panos. He's going to be under pressure though. It's not going to be easy for the McLaren man.
Webby with the understeer, tires 75 degrees.
Yeah.
Still need to warm them up.
This is going to be absolutely critical then.
What a lap from Panos.
Yeah, that was
absolutely
beautiful.
Stellar.
Webby just dropping time at the moment on those cold tires. I know, yeah. This is getting really, really exciting now. 10 laps to go. These two. Oh, I think Panos did make a mistake in that final, the previous corner. Because he's just given 5/10 back to Webby.
He keeps hitting the wall in the castle section.
Yeah.
Is
the pressure
under the
too
second?
much? Yeah.
Webby used absolutely everything.
Oh my goodness, he did. And he did get that DRS.
Look at the speed, 345.
Whoa!
He
That
almost
guy.
caught him.
Yeah. And that was from what was it in the back straight? 1.7 seconds. Absolutely phenomenal.
1 second it was at the start of the straight.
At the start of the straight, yeah. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be an incredible fight all the way to the end, and it's still
It's
not
gonna
over.
be very hard for Panos to defend, actually.
It is, yeah, for sure. He's gonna need to pull out absolutely everything. But Webby does not have any ERS at the moment. It's down to 14% at least.
Scenario 7. Panos.
Scenario 7. He's gonna need every scenario he can possibly have. Nazar looks like he's putting a little bit of pressure on Gallard as well for that P4 position.
Okay, let's see the speed of Webby down the
This
straight.
is going to be absolutely bonkers.
He's already faster.
Oh my goodness, and without DRS.
Without
he's
even
open.
a DRS, yep. And
This
now
man.
he's gonna open it. This is Max Verstappen's DRS.
It is. 3,
Is it
4,
gonna be
5,
on
6, 7. 3, 4, 8 at the end of the straight. Hey, that rhymes. Wow.
That's what Panos just said, no.
Yep. He's got away with it this lap, but I think you're right. I think it's inevitable at some point that Webby is gonna pass him. But when?
The wings are not working that well here. The slow corners not really good for high downforce because you can't generate that much drag going slowly.
Yeah, exactly. So it might
But
just be better.
look at how he's gaining panels in the middle sector.
Wow.
He has to use these wings in this sector. If he doesn't, if the gap is, I think, below 6 tenths, it's over.
Yeah, yeah, I
Because
think
the
he's
speed
got him.
is just incredible.
It is. 7 tenths on this lap. Let's see what happens.
He's already got overspeed.
Wow. And that's it
This
down
is
to
crazy.
5. 4 tenths. Oh! Pano's trying to break the
Panos is leaving a
slipstream.
little bit.
Is he going to send? Oh! I thought that was going to be the send there, but it's not.
Panos breaks late.
Yeah. And I don't think Webby used any ERS there at all. He's getting overspeed with no
He didn't.
ERS.
He
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah. Oh.
Only on the exit
Yeah, yep.
to get that initial boost.
Yes. Very, very smart way of using the ERS. Oh, interesting. I think Firefly has made a mistake somewhere. He was about 4 seconds ahead of Gallard there recently, but has dropped down. That could bring Gallard and Nazar then into play for the final podium position. Yep. Gallard now just getting into that DRS range.
It's gonna help Gallard a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Just to defend from Nazar as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And Webby once again gets outpaced in the middle sector, so he's not gonna be close enough unless he uses his overtake.
Giving it a little boost.
Oh,
I
he's
think he's
using
got
his
it.
overtake.
Yeah, I think he's got it here. He does. He is going to be. Oh, 349.
Around the
I think I saw a 351 at one point as well.
Oh, and Panos hits the back of Webby.
Ooh, yeah. Plus, I think struggling on the traction there.
Yeah.
And Gallard making the move past Firefly as well. Can Nazar make it through too? Not at the moment. So Gallard then on that final step of the podium at the moment. 10.9 seconds behind the battle for the lead. So unlikely he'll be able to get anywhere near that fight.
Panos with a little mistake. Overshooting the corner. It's crucial for him to stay in the DRS zone.
Yeah. If Webby gets out of that DRS, he is just going to disappear down the road.
I think they're pretty equal on pace, just in different sections of the track.
Yeah, it's really, really interesting to see how the setup changes, or the setup choices have affected which sector they're quick in. Yep. And it's given us a really, really interesting battle.
Hey, and Nazar, I think he's gonna go for it.
Yeah,
This lap.
I think he's close enough to get Firefly here. Firefly doing a very good job early in the race on those mediums, but you know, just being outpaced now by the ones who started on hards and are now on mediums. But hopefully he can stay in the DRS of Nazar. Still a good position. And Panos. Panos already.
Panos is ahead.
He sent it!
We missed it.
We missed it! He made the pass at a corner I really did not expect. And Panos retakes the lead of this race. I think he made the move at turn 4.
I think he did.
Wow!
But
Okay.
that would require Webby to make a mistake, I think.
Yeah,
We're not
for
gonna
sure.
send it
No,
in,
there's no
in
way.
this corner.
So, yeah, Webby potentially making a mistake at some point there. And advantage now back in Panos' favour. But Webby now has the ERS advantage.
And straight line speed.
And straight line speed, yes.
They're just going back and forth. It's incredible. I just hope we're gonna see this for the whole season.
Yeah, oh, me too. Yep. And that would give us an absolute brilliantly
he's going
entertaining.
for it again.
Here we go. It's probably going to be all said and done before turn 1. It is. Yeah, there we go. The overspeed clear for all to see. And yeah, you can see that Panos' apex speed is just considerably higher. Oh.
Lobster, the only one with the penalty.
I think there's an Alpha Tauri. Yeah, very interesting that we've only got one driver with track limit penalty. Although it is a street track, you know, still there are some corners where it can be quite easy to get.
Rebel is going
track
for
limit
it.
penalty. Oh, here we go.
But he's out of ERS.
Oh, yeah.
Lobster as well, and they're gonna get
Can he
DRS
make it?
both. Side by side.
Who's going to be the last late breakers? Oh,
Lobster
right
breaks
the
late, but he goes
outside.
wide. This is gonna carry on to the next corner. And
Yeah,
Rebellious.
looks like Rebellious has got it
Beautiful.
this time.
Panos is close, but yep.
Yeah, you can see.
Oh, Nadim,
Hello?
Hello.
you
Hello,
said you're gonna
everyone.
commentate.
Yeah, and then you've missed some of the most exciting parts.
What happened?
Everything happened.
Just Panos and Webby switching places like
yep,
10 times.
yep,
Wait, really?
yep,
Aww.
yep. It has been an absolutely incredible battle for the lead, and it's impossible to tell who will win this race, even on lap 23.
I will finish off these 3 laps that we have remaining. Yeah, it was something that I needed to do, which is very important, so...
No problem.
Unfortunately.
Walls, mate.
Oh, well, Lobster is in the wall. That is unfortunate. Oh, Arm is DNF. Nice. Well, we are now on the lap. Oh, who is calling me?
Toot, 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 toot.
Yes, exactly. Nadim, the ghost commentator. Yeah, exactly. He was with us the whole time, but yep, the ghost commentator. Panos keeping it to 6/10 through this.
Oh, has he hit the wall there?
Yeah, he's making a habit of touching that wall. I think, you know, surely he's got to have damage, and that is a big tank slapper. That might be the mistake that lets Webby get away.
Is he driving without assists? I think he is.
I think he
Oh,
is. I think
Panos.
he's a no assist driver. Yeah, yeah. Or at least he can
Oh,
drive with no assist.
Panos is driving with ABS.
Still use ABS.
I'm pretty sure. He can drive with no assist, but I think he prefers ABS.
ABS. Yep, yep.
But now this has gone completely in another direction as now Panos is 1.9 seconds ahead of Webby. Sorry, what am I talking about? Behind Webby.
Yeah.
I think this might have cost him the win here. That mistake right there has now put him into a very difficult position because he has no ERS to work with anymore, and
He can
he's
still
just
gain
gonna
in the
be
middle
on the
sector.
back
He's
foot.
struggling a lot. Ay, 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 ay.
Ay, ay, ay. Exactly.
That is not ideal for the man in McLaren outfit, as he's, yeah, you can see,
He's
riding with him on
really.
board.
The
He's
rears
really,
are completely dead.
Yeah.
oh, and he grazes the wall there again.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
that
he's
is,
just really struggling for traction here.
Webby with 1 lap fresher tires, which doesn't
is
really
gonna
seem
help.
much, but sometimes he can make all of the difference if the pace is really close.
And it really is here.
And oh my god, there's a front wing on the
There's a-
barrier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that
But
Rebellious's? I think
This
I
is
can
not
see
yes,
the.
Webby's.
that is
Yeah, yeah.
rebellious.
This is not Webby's.
Thankfully not Webby's, because we would hate to see this battle ending like that. But Webby's made a mistake. He definitely
No, but
has made a
Panos
mistake.
almost hit the invisible wall.
Yeah.
Lobster going for the fastest lap? On the
Ooh,
soft.
yes, on the soft tires.
Oh my god, Panos. Panos is
Panos.
just trying his absolute hardest to try and get close. It is all or never here. Panos has got to gain at least 6 to 7 tenths in this lap if he wants to even have a chance because of that straight line speed that Webby has got. And Webby, the man, returns with a message to everybody around him that he is not going to be gone for this season. It's not luck. It's not anything. It's just pure driving skill. And Webby is showing everybody that's proving that he's still there and still the one to be, well, the one to worry about because he's a top candidate for the championship. Still, again, even in this season, the Alfa Romeo man coming very close last season to winning the title, having it been taken from Panos. But these two are gonna have another epic battle for the title this season, as you can see here. Both of them giving their absolute best to try and win here on the opener, but Webby, by the looks of it, is going to be able to stick it out. He's going to be able to do it. Thanos has got nothing left, and Webby is just going to go away. He has 38% of ERS. Panos has got nothing, and unfortunately, it has slipped away from Panos today in this race.
It's not over unless it's over.
Exactly.
Highly
There's
unlikely.
still another, what,
Highly
4.4
unlikely.
kilometers still to go.
Unless Webby falls into great pressure, which I don't
For
think
sure.
he is. He only needs to just get across the line. He doesn't have to drive any. He doesn't have to take any risks. Panos is the one
Yeah,
that has
and
to take them.
Webby has
I think
got.
even if Panos gets DRS,
It's still not enough.
Webby
For
can
sure.
just use his battery.
Yep,
It's...
for sure. And Webby has got great racecraft. He knows how to manage a race when he's leading. So, I think, you're right.
Let me just say, a brilliant drive from the Red Bull driver in P3, Gallard.
For sure.
He's doing very good job. Like, he's actually on the pace with leaders, but
Yeah. I
and
think.
he's managed a lot of ERS
And
during this race.
also-
He's on 50% at the moment.
And also,
He's
not to
doing great.
forget about Nazar, who is started last, now into P4. A great
Yeah.
race with him.
Brilliant
But
drive.
now, coming back to the front two, coming out the final few corners of the Grand Prix, it's all eyes on the Alfa Romeo man, who is so close to taking another win to his books, as here we go. Down the straight he goes. And he is going to win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix here for the season opener in Season 5. He has done it again. Webby wins with Panos. The championship winner in Season 4 coming in P2. Just not close enough there at the end. Gallard comes in P3, gets the final podium position. Great drive from the Red Bull man. Nasser in P4, great recovery from him. Firefly comes into P5, rounding up the top 5. Again, very solid performance from him. Rexy P6. Pinax, who is going to come across the line in P7. Anatoly P8. We're going to have Mousy crossing the line very soon as well to round up P9, and then Lobster gonna be P10 most likely. But guys, what an unbelievable season opener we have here. First tier
What a
2.
battle.
Webby gives a little bit of a wake-up call to Panos saying, I'm not done yet. It's still on. New season, new challenges, new protagonists, and we have probably one of the most anticipated tiers coming up next, in that being tier 1. Again, also
Yeah.
new things, new stuff. But
And Armin with the fastest lap.
Oh,
Armin-
yes.
By
Armin-
only 2 seconds.
oh,
Wow.
wow.
Unfortunately,
I
he's
mean,
not going to get it, though. But yeah, at least he gets the
Style
pride,
points.
the style points. Yes, exactly. So, he gets the style points. Wow. What a race. The game selects Nazar as driver of the day, but for me that has to be Webby. It's close for me between Webby and Panos, but I think Webby just absolutely smashed that today. What do you guys think?
I think
I
Panos
think
Oh,
put
Panos!
too much downforce.
Yeah.
It's not that important here.
That is a very good point. So potentially then, the mistake being made in the garage, which is very interesting. But yeah.
I mean,
There
absolutely
we
amazing. I think an absolute amazing drive from Webby. He started on the second row, if I'm correct. Absolutely amazing start. Has done everything he needed in that race.
We
Just
have
outperformed completely everybody in that race. Panos tried his best, but it was just unfortunate in the end there. Just wasn't close enough. The setup was not ideal as well. But should we get some interviews, guys?
Yes,
There's
I
have a
think
lot
we
of
many
should.
people here.
So let's bring in the winning team at the moment. So Webby, absolutely brilliant start there. Very well controlled for most of that race, but Panos, keeping you under pressure the whole time. It seemed like you'd quite a low wing setup as well there. Talk us through what you were thinking, or what your thoughts are.
Basically, I was going to go for higher wings. Qualified pretty decently, and I thought, well, if I get a good start, then and just stay with the top 3, then my low wings will just stay in front or catch people up. As you see, Panos undercut me, but getting that front, the straight line speed was enough to catch him. I think I was making like 3/10 on that, just that
Yeah.
straight, not alone, which was
Yes.
ridiculous. I felt like a
Yes,
rocket ship out
indeed.
there.
Yeah, it certainly looked like you were an absolute rocket ship. So yeah, some very, very good points today for Alpha. So Ollie Joe, what were you guys thinking?
Amazing. Just
Yeah.
amazing. That's all I have to say.
Yes.
It's a great start to the season, especially how it ended last time round with Webby losing the championship on the final round, which was a bit
Yes.
heartbreaking. But
Of course. And it looks like it's going to be a very, very tough fight this season.
He's not done.
But he
Not
is
done.
not done. Yeah, exactly. I think this is a big statement to everyone watching. Webby is back, and Webby is ready to give it his all. On the upcoming rounds, Webby, how are you feeling about that? I'm sure this brings a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Well, I practice didn't go to plan. I mean, all of us were practicing it a fair bit and was crashing and DNFing within like the first 5 laps. So I actually have not even completed a race. So that's the first time I've actually completed the race.
Wow, interesting.
So the practice, but I think that's what made it even better was, all the mistakes I was making in practice. It wasn't just like I did brilliantly in practice and then just kind of relaxed for the race.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
I was on it all the time,
Brilliant.
making sure I was, not making the stupid mistakes I did in practice.
Absolutely excellent. All right, well, thank you very much. Congratulations, guys. A very, very exciting race. Sinead, anything you want to ask before we let these guys go?
I think just it's an incredible drive. Very well
Definitely.
managed with the ERS as well at the end.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you.
Super. So we'll just move you guys then to the waiting room as we bring in then Panos and Cthulhu. So McLaren team then. Panos, a very, very tough race there today. It looks like you gave it absolutely everything. But the low wing setup on that Alpha was probably just unbeatable today. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely a tricky race, and it simply had too much downforce. Everyone else had lower downforce than us, so it wasn't that the Alpha was just quick. Everyone was quicker than us in the straights, but despite that, despite having higher wings, we still struggled so much on the exits, just oversteer everywhere, and yeah, I mean, very tricky race. We were lucky to stay within the DRS of Webby, and even with the DRS, I was barely gaining on him on the straights. But yeah, just simply had to be patient and wait for him to make a mistake. But yeah, well, we managed to do a nice undercut on him, but
Yes.
yeah, in the end didn't pay out. Made too many mistakes, but yeah, I'm sure next week it will be a win. I hope so.
Excellent, excellent. I love that confidence. Absolutely wonderful. Cthulhu, then, your driver was, really, really on it today. Just as we say, unfortunate with the downforce. And double points finish. Mousy coming in there in P9. What are your thoughts?
I definitely think. I mean, because we both of them had a higher downforce setup than everybody around them. So we did what we could. I think we maximized the points that we were able to get today. Panos did a great job on that undercut, and I don't even think if it even just slightly less downforce, I think we managed to make that stick for the entirety of the race. But we just had just slightly too much, and
Yep.
I mean, can't be mad with the P2, but
Definitely not.
obviously we would have liked to have been that top step.
Definitely, definitely. Excellent. All right. Thank you very much. We'll move you guys then down to the waiting room and we'll bring in our final podium sitter then. So Gallard. So this is, if I am not mistaken, your first full race here at Phoenix. So to come away with a P3 in Tier 2, absolutely brilliant performance. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, hi. I must say I couldn't practice for this race, and I haven't played the game like for 3 weeks because I was with my final exams. But the last league race I did was in Baku too, so I had
Excellent.
that little advantage to
Yeah.
my big disadvantage for not playing the game. But yeah, it was a pretty lonely race. Ahead of, I don't know what his name was, but ahead of the Aston Martin the whole time.
Yeah,
And
Nazar.
yeah,
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Then definitely for no practice, that is a very, very good performance. And then hopefully we can see you get involved then in the that lead pack and challenge Webby and Konos. Panos. Yes. No, absolutely brilliant stuff. Congratulations on the podium today, and we look forward to seeing you on track next time.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Okay. We've got Dante in here, so we'll just pop him in here at the moment. So, Dante, oh, actually, sorry, sorry, Gallard, we'll bring you back in while we're speaking to Dante. I forgot that Gallard actually is Mercedes. Now, not Red Bull. So Dante, you got a podium today. You know, and you know, it's a double points finish. Lobster in there in P10 as well. You know, so let us know what you think.
Seriously, good result. Really good race today. Gala did a great job, even on the strategy. He managed to have the pace to follow the leaders. And for what happened to Lobster, I think is because he just began with the wrong strategy. He's gone for the medium, then the old, and then something happened in the race. He's gone for the soft tire.
Yeah.
But I think the next race, the next track, because if I remember correctly, the next track is Spain, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the next track is going to be better because
Excellent.
Zgara is going to practice a lot. He's going to come
Excellent.
more faster.
Brilliant. We look forward to that. We want to see a three-way battle for the championship. That would be absolutely excellent. I think all the fans would really, really appreciate that. Yep, excellent. All right, thank you very much, and we look forward then to speaking to you guys much more in the future.
Thank you, guys, and good commentary.
Thank you. All right. So, with that all done and out of the way, then let us wind down. Any final thoughts after that race, Sinead?
Yeah, the perfect opener, in my opinion.
Definitely.
Let's keep this up, guys.
Definitely, yes, please. Let's have a lot more of that. And you know, we had a lot of that in Tier 4 and Tier 3. Actually, we've had two cars battling for most of the race as well. You know, Tier 3 unfortunately ended with that contact around lap 15. You know, but yeah, I think we're in for a very, very good season. Everything, you know, is very well balanced and everyone's feeling very confident. So, yep, I think we're in for an absolute banger of a season. But next up, then, you will see us going live again in approximately 30 minutes.
I'm racing Maverick.
Ooh, Sinead then. You'll get to see Sinead heading the track along with myself and our other fellow Tier 1 drivers. So please join us in 30 minutes and you'll get to see Tier 1 where we rip up the streets of Baku. See you soon. Bye.
See ya.